welcome to my best books of July video. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't read a lot of books in July that I really loved. I only ended up having 3 of them out of the. I actually didn't read a ton of books in July in general. I think I read like 18 or 19. I don't quite remember. Normally I read like in the mid to upper 20s, but it was kind of a busy month. There's a lot going on, and out of the books I read, there were 3 that I gave 5 stars to. So I'll go through those now. And the first one, and honestly 2 of them I probably would have normally given 4 stars to, but I just didn't have a lot of great books I read in July. So, you know, whenever you have a whole bunch of mediocre books, the ones that you read that you do enjoy are like super awesome. So the first one I read that I really liked in July was Fate Actually by Elizabeth Hunter. This is the second book in the Moonstone Cove series. It's kind of a sister trilogy to the Glimmer Lake trilogy about 3 women who gain psychic powers and end up kind of solving mysteries in the area. Moonstone Cove is a pretty nice setting. It's like a college campus, small town type of setting. And I really enjoyed, in particular, the second book in this series, or Fate Actually. It was just really entertaining, and I liked it a lot. I didn't like the third book as much, but they were all good. They all feature women in their 40s who gain these psychic powers and solve mysteries, as I said. And I just find them to be very entertaining, fast-paced reads, and I like the characters, and I like the mystery, and I like the setting. So if you're interested in something like that, definitely check it out. The next one I read that I really, really liked, and this one I would have given 5 stars no matter what, because I enjoyed it so much, is She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan. This is the first book in the Radiant Empire series. It just came out July 20th, but I got it to review earlier. And it is about, they call it Mulan meets the Song of Achilles. That's very true. The main character starts off as a very poor, starving girl in rural China and decides that she's going to claim her older brother's fate of being amazing and famous and glorious. And she basically decides to go become a warrior monk, and eventually ends up working with the Red Turban Rebellion or Yellow Turban Rebellion. I'm getting my colors wrong. Anyways, she works her way to becoming the emperor. Along the way, she has a lot of misadventures, and I guess one of the things I liked best about this book, I mean, it's just a kind of a cool story and kind of a cool time to learn about in general, but I really liked that along the way she picks up a female companion who is very sensitive and very compassionate. And she does this very deliberately because she knows that she herself is fairly ruthless about things, and she's very manipulative, and so she kind of uses this person to help balance her. And I just thought it was very interesting how she deliberately sought that out because she knew like having that balance would make her a better leader. Anyways, I really liked it. I would highly recommend it if you like historical fiction and if you like strong female characters. This is an interesting case in which it's not necessarily like the main female character assumes the role of a man and she becomes a man. She is a man throughout the rest of this book, and she believes she's a man. And that is just how the story is, and it's an interesting take on it, and it's an interesting look at the time in history. So really liked it. Probably talked about it too long. So I'll move on to the third one that I read. Is another one that probably would have been between 4 or 5 stars, but I really enjoyed it. It was a nice break from all the other mediocre stuff I was reading. And that is Venomous Secrets by Anne Renwick, which is the 4th book in the Elemental Steampunk series. That was a very good book in that series. It features a woman who is immune to poisons, and somebody is poisoning people in London, and so she ends up meeting up with a Scotland here? No, royal investigator or something, and they end up trying to figure out who's poisoning all these people. We had a lot of adventure, a lot of fun steampunk stuff, and a little bit of a romance, and it was just a really fun read that was well written and easy to read. And I really enjoy and Venomous Elemental Steampunk series. They're very like science medical focused steampunk, so there's a lot of discussion of biology and science, and there's a lot of humor, and it's just a very nice complete package. So those are the 3 books I read in July that I really liked. As I said, it was a pretty slow month for me for books I liked, and I just finished writing reviews for the first week of August, and August isn't starting out great for me either. I had a lot of really disappointing books that I finished late July, early August. In particular, I'm having a really hard time with the most recent Jennifer L. Armentrout books. In both of her series, I finished her Harbinger series, and I thought the final book, Grace and Glory, was just, I did not like it. And I bought it. I pre-ordered it for my Kindle, and I'm so sad that I did that. And there's another one before that I was just not impressed with. But on a positive note, right now I'm listening to The Haunting of H.G. Wells on audiobook, and I'm really enjoying that. And I'm reading Last Night at the Telegraph Club by Melinda Lowe, and I am really enjoying that as well. So hopefully I'm breaking out of my bad book trend, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It happens sometimes. You ever get in a book rut where you're just reading all these books you think you're going to like, but they're just awful, and you're just like, I just want to read a good book, please. So I think I'm breaking out of that kind of lull or dive or whatever you want to call it, rut. And hopefully we'll be reading a lot of better books in August, or at least more than 3 5-star books in August. So that being said, I hope that you guys read a lot of great books in July, maybe a lot better books than I read. And if you have any books you would recommend that you read in July that you really love, please feel free to comment down below. I will talk to you on Saturday, maybe, for Stacking the Shelves. If you're asking again, where did that post go on best steampunk books? I haven't really been working on it. Like, I did a ton of work on it and start organizing it all for video, and then just stopped because I was super stressed out about a whole bunch of stuff that I talked about in my last Stacking the Shelves. There's been some personal medical issues, some medical issues with my family, some issues with the house we were trying to buy up north. We had some stuff we had to repair in the house. We had a tree go down. There's just been a whole bunch of stuff happening kind of all at once the last couple weeks. So, yeah, I'll get working on it at some point. I mean, don't hold your breath, but it'll happen eventually. So, anyways, I hope you had a great month of reading, and I will see you in a week or 2 for our Stacking the Shelves. And of course, I'm also going to be getting in our David's Tea box sometime in August for a tea subscription unboxing thing, and then I will continue to do my best books of the month. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.